What if I told you that in Nigeria today, a man accused of leading violent bandit attacks can move freely, while another man accused of separatist agitation has been locked away for years? This is not a rumor. This is the question now shaking Nigeria's justice system, and it's coming from Kano State. The chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, in Kano State, Alhaji Musa Ungoggo, has sparked a national debate after openly questioning what he calls selective justice by the federal government. His question is simple but dangerous. Why is Nnamdi Kanu still in detention while Bello Turji remains free? And once you hear his reasoning, it raises a much bigger issue about power, politics, and security in Nigeria. Ungoggo spoke while addressing ADC members and supporters, accusing the APC-led federal government of applying the law unevenly depending on who is involved and where they come from. He pointed to the case of Nnamdi, leader of the Indigenous Peoples Biafra, IPOB. According to him, the government showed speed, coordination, and determination. Kano was tracked, arrested abroad, extradited to Nigeria, prosecuted, and jailed. But here's where the argument becomes uncomfortable. Ungoggo contrasted Kanu's case with that of Bello Turji, a notorious bandit kingpin operating mainly in Shinkafi local government area of Zamfara State. Turji has been repeatedly linked to killings, kidnappings, destruction of villages, and terror across the north. Yet, despite all this, he remains free. Ungoggo's message was blunt. If the government could deploy its full security and intelligence machinery to capture Nnamdi Kanu, why has it failed to do the same with Bello Turji? This is where the conversation shifts from politics to credibility. According to Ungoggo, Kanu's case proves one thing clearly. When the federal government wants to act, it can act decisively. Security agencies, intelligence networks, international cooperation, everything can be mobilized. So the failure to arrest Bello Turji is not just a security issue. To critics like Ungoggo, it looks like a choice. And that choice, he warns, sends a dangerous signal to the country. Because when justice looks selective, law loses its authority. This criticism comes at a time of insecurity in the Northwest has reached alarming levels. In parts of Zamfara, Katsina, and Kaduna, bandit groups reportedly operate openly, impose levies, and terrorize rural communities. Villagers are displaced, livelihoods destroyed, and fear has become normal. Ungoggo described the situation as painful and dangerous, not just for the North, but for Nigeria as a whole. And this is the part many Nigerians are quietly asking themselves. If violent criminals can roam freely while political agitators are swiftly jailed, what message does that send? That violence pays? That dialogue is punished? Or that justice depends on politics and region? Ungoggo warns that such perceptions embolden criminal elements and weaken national unity. So the question remains, is Nigeria fighting crime or managing it selectively? Drop your thought in the comments section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel today, like and share the video.